Which brings me to another train of thought. Team Datibayo has obviously a team of people. I think that's the third best abridged series because Death Note is very hard to do. It's not that hard as Elfen Lied, but it's not easy like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Naruto. And when I say easy, I don't mean like, oh yeah, it's simple, anyone can do it. No, you gotta have skill and good editing skills and humor. You have to have like real golden talent. But for people that are really talented, it's not as challenging as if they picked a really depressing anime. Because when you pick a depressing anime, you're pretty much screwed. Because you gotta cut out a lot. And usually they do that if someone has picked a depressing anime and they abridge it, they cut out like everything depressing. Which is pretty much most of the material. Which is why Bennett the Sage kind of went on a hiatus, an infinite hiatus. I'm not sure, I was kind of pissed off because it was like the last episode. I'm like, why didn't you just finish it up, dude? Anyway, back to my thought. Death Note Abridged is really good. It's different in editing style, but all the Abridged series are, but this one really sticks out to me in terms of editing style. I like it a lot. You either hate it or like it, but I think most people like it. Its account got closed down for some reason, so I got behind. Like, I was subscribed to Team Datibayo, and then I checked after like a month of no videos or anything, and I found out like their account was closed. I was like, oh, screw you, YouTube. They opened a new account that's called Team DN. Oh, I like Misa's voice too. And yeah, like, they have a lot of really good voice actors that are really talented. Like, Dirty Dan does a lot of the voices. And I think the opening and the end is like the best, other than, I like Berserk's opening, and I like Naruto's opening, in terms of like the song. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Bennett the Sage being on hiatus reminded me of how, like, Lanipator, he hasn't finished a lot of the Yu Yu Hakusho episodes. He kind of said he got out of it, like, he used to enjoy writing the script and editing and making the videos, which is the most important thing about making videos on YouTube. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. You don't do it for fame and fortune, you do it for fun. Like I do. Yeah, he stopped making a lot of them, and he's remastering them, which I think is really cool. So that was, like, a new thing he's done. Like, Noah Bridger has gone back and remastered the Abridged series. None of them have really done any contests either, other than HBITK, which I'll talk about maybe at the end. Oh yeah, after Death Note, I remembered Team SMA, you know, Sailor Moon Abridged, and they're awesome. Their Abridged series is really good. It's like 4 on my list, I would say. After Death Note and Naruto and, of course, Little Kuribo's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's amazing. It's really good. It brings back childhood memories. They didn't ruin anything. I'm like, oh, this is going to ruin my childhood memories. It didn't. It was amazing. I was like, yes. It was funny, and a lot of... It didn't have, like, a whole bunch of people. There's only 4 people, and their, like, voice differentiation was really good. I liked how they made Amy's voice, like, you know, really, like, quiet, and they made, like, Jupiter's voice really, like, obviously masculine, because that's the kind of person she is. She's like a tomboy, so they made her like a transvestite, which was funny. I'm trying to remember any other abridged series I've seen. Oh yes, it isn't like an abridged series of anime, but I'm an otaku, so I like video games as well. Adam West Slapdog's Zelda Abridged is really good. It's not like super funny, but like it's way harder to do Zelda Abridged than it is to do anime Abridged. I mean, first of all, where to get the footage? I, like, looked up a whole bunch. I found some footage, but I didn't find every single episode. I don't know where he gets his footage from. But he's funny, and he made, like, a little video on how, like, him compared to Little Kuribo. He's, like, in terms of, like, different hat stores that are competing. And he was talking about, like, Little Kuribo shop as being better hats and funnier hats. It was funny. He's just making a point how it's really hard for some abridgers to compare to other abridgers because they don't have as good editing tools, or they don't have as good voice differentiation. I don't have as good voice differentiation. I can, but I sound really weird. It just sounds really wacky and cartoony. I'm trying to remember any other Abridged series I've seen. Oh my god, how could I forget, like, Team 4 Star? That's, like, one of the best. Like Sailor Moon, I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, so I was worried they would also ruin my childhood memories, which they didn't, thankfully. It was amazing. It was a good collaboration, lots of good voice acting, lots of humor. It was hilarious. Oh my god, it was so funny. Nappa Ghost, I was like, I'm haunting you, Vegeta. I love that. Oh my god, it was so funny. I'm such a nerd. I like watched a Abridged series after watching like the whole entire anime and then reading the manga if it doesn't continue on. I'm sorry, I haven't done like a review. I'm like supposed to be a reviewer, but I haven't really reviewed any anime. I don't know which one to do. There's so many. I'm trying to do obscure ones. I'm not looking for lots of views. Because I noticed that I got like way more views on like doing my whole The Cat Returns. Way more, like 100 plus, which is a lot for a review, and it was after like 2 days. And I got like at the most like 28 for like Ninja Scroll. The only reason I did The Cat Returns is because, like I said, it's the least renowned out of any of the Hayao Miyazaki films. I wanted to do a Ponyo review, but I didn't get to see it in time. I'll do it as soon as I see it, but sorry. So I don't know. I might just do it on like Berserk, since a lot of people don't know that manga or anime, or Elfen Lied, because those are two of my favorites. Gantz maybe, but I wasn't really a big fan of Gantz. I watched like pretty much all of the, I watched like all of the anime. I had to skip a couple of scenes. Berserk I didn't really watch as much. I kind of gathered information from the Abridged. It was really boring, the anime. I didn't like it. The manga's like way better. The anime is like really stupid and short. Or I might just do a Tales from Earthsea review, because that was a train wreck. And that's important because it was one of the most recent Hayao Miyazaki sponsored films, because he sponsored all of them. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't know why I'm like babbling on for like 12 minutes or more, whatever. So I'll do a review next time.